I nailed it. I see a Grammy, not a Grammy, I see an Oscar coming. Denny here again. We're here to help you with your improvisation needs, all of your jazz needs. So the first video we did about pentatonics, we talked about the different sounds within a pentatonic, how you can put a shape to it, and how you can just experiment with it. Now we're going to talk about how do you put these pentatonic scales into harmony. How do they fit in chords? So let's pick a scale like D Dorian, all right? Here we are, D Dorian, D minor. There it is, okay? The second step of the C major scale, all the white keys on piano, the major scale with a flat 7 and a flat 3, however you want to look at the thing, it's a Dorian. D, E, F, G, A, B, C. Boom. So if I see, boom, you notice the boom, boom.
I could put something in there.
Oh, would you?
An explosion?
Oh, what'd you do? Boom. So now that you know the chord, what you're going to see is you'll see D, M-I, or D lowercase m, or D with a slash. It all means D minor. So a jazz player will look at that and they'll say, all right, what's the scale that fits it? Some people do that, not everybody, but some people do. For what we're talking about here, we're going to look at it that way. D Dorian fits in there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at that scale, and I'm going to look at it, and I'm going to see, are there any pentatonics that live in that scale? Like that scale's a neighborhood. So who are the pentatonics that live there? The full major pentatonic. So if I look at D minor, I'm getting all excited. I get excited about oh, God. If I start on the minor third, if I go to the minor third, I have F. There's an F major pentatonic in D Dorian. If I go to the G, which is the fourth step, there's a G major pentatonic in that Dorian. And if I go to C, even though C's at the end of the scale, if I continued the scale, you would see the C major pentatonic. So the C major pentatonic, the G pentatonic, and the F pentatonic, they live inside D Dorian, which means I can play either one of those pentatonics or shift around when I play on them. And they'll all fit. They're all going to have a different characteristic. They're all going to have a different sound, even though it's all in D minor. And this is one of the things you could do when you play on one chord for a long time. How do you get different sounds? Well, by grabbing different pentatonics, I grab different notes that are maybe some pentatonics have more of the upper extensions, the 13th, the 11, the 9. Other pentatonics have the 1, 3, 5, and the 7. So it's just a different color. It would be like saying everything is blue, but this pentatonic is light blue. This next one is a little darker blue. And this other one is very, very like midnight blue, you know, that kind of thing. They're all blue, but they're different shades of it. So what we're going to do is we're going to play D minor, and I'm going to tell you what pentatonics I'm using. And I'll shift, and you'll hear the difference, but they all fit. That's it. Now here's the F pentatonic. Okay. I'm starting right on left. Here's G. That sounds different. It has a lot of extensions in it. Here's C. Okay, so now I'm going to just create on it. I'm just going to create on these pentos. I'll let you know which one I'm using. F pentatonic. Here we go. I want G pentatonic. Let's shake there. Here's C pentatonic. G. C, F, G, F, C. Safe. So each pentatonic has different chord tones in it, which gives it a different flavor. So that's good to know. So the formula then is, if you want to find out what major pentatonic to use on a minor, on a Dorian, is you run whatever the root is on flat 3, 4, or flat 7. In D minor, that's F, G, and C, flat 3, 4, flat 7. You run the major pentatonic off that step. So the flat 3, which was F of D minor, don't lose me now. The flat 3, that F, you play F pentatonic. You can run it off the 4, which is G, play G pentatonic. You can run it off the 7. Now don't worry about it, because we're going to list all this stuff in the end. This is in my book, Patterns for Jazz, shameless plug, and it's I think it's 192. In any type of chord, you're going to have choices. You'll have choices for what pentatonic to use, and that's what this grid shows. I mean, you don't have to get it, but if you do, it'll have that info if you like it. And it's I could buy the baby new shoes. So anyway, try it and check out the next video, because now we'll show you how to use it.